Awesome. Welcome once again, Peak Performance Partners here at the Sterling Club with our CEO, Cocktails and Conversations. Tonight we had Robert Glazier from BNY Mellon. Check out some of the highlights. Are you killing it? I'm Patrick Stewart. I'm here with Carlos and Vanessa Rosas. And guys, I gotta ask you this question. Are you killing it?
We are killing it. Love it.
Loving it. Nice. All right. Their company is Precision Tune Auto Care. So tell us a little bit about your company.
So Precision Tune Auto Care, we focus on maintenance and repair, all automotive vehicles, from anything from oil changes to brake service, suspension work, anything you guys need to keep the vehicles on the road. We are there for you guys Monday through Friday.
Monday through Friday, and where's it located?
We're on Eastern.
Eastern and
Pebble in the northwest corner.
Pebble and Eastern. That's a good place right there. Tell me, how did you get into this business?
Well, I got into this business over 20 years ago out of necessity. I just needed something to take care of my son who was just born, and I just needed a trade. And I started at the automotive field as an oil changer, and I haven't looked back ever since. 20 plus years, and it's been a fantastic ride.
All right, awesome. And then when did you buy the store?
So our shop, we purchased it in September of 2020.
Whoa, wait. 2020?
2020.
Didn't you know there's a pandemic going on?
Yes.
He didn't read the news?
Pandemic.
He didn't read the news?
Yeah, we decided to take the risk, and it was great.
So, and let me ask you, so you're in the middle of a pandemic, right? I mean, the world had just got done shutting down. Who in their right mind, and Vanessa, maybe you can answer this one, who in their right mind would say, all right, honey, we're buying a business?
So we had talked about it in the past.
Okay.
And when the pandemic hit, we were like, you know what? Just scratch the plan.
Yeah.
This is not the time. We're just not going to do it. They came back and they were like, hey, are you still interested? I'm like, well, what are the terms? Does it make sense? You know what? Because of this, we're going to drop it down a little more. So I was like, you know what? It makes sense. Just do it. Let's just do it. Oh, well, we do it. So we went ahead and we did it.
All right. So I want to ask you a question. So you've been now a business owner for a year and a half, almost. Mm-hmm. Talk to me a little bit about work-life balance, and how do you handle that?
Well, I mean, when it comes to work-life balance, it's always a touchy thing because I'm so dedicated to the shop. Every single day, every hour of my life, I'm thinking about the shop. Even actually right now, I'm thinking about what I need to do tomorrow.
Yeah.
But it's also very important because when we bought the shop, she was like, hey, we're going to buy the shop, but I don't want you working so much. I don't want you to be there 6 days a week like you were. We just need to revamp that whole situation.
Yeah.
And so because of the way she thinks, because of our plan, it actually works out a lot in our favor, just because we can take care of our customers Monday through Friday, and the customers, they adapt to our schedule.
Yeah.
And now we have weekends off. I can spend time with my family.
Dude,
I
that's
could
awesome.
just relax.
Yeah.
Even though my mind is still going on the weekend.
Yeah.
But it's just been a great thing for us.
And is this the first business you guys have ever owned?
Yes.
So give me some of what would you say are the top 3 things you've learned or that maybe you didn't know, but now you're like, all right, I wish somebody would have told me that when I first started.
Well, for me, the one thing is you got the work-life balance. You have to. Before, when I was just the store manager, I would just work, try to do my best, and I was rarely at home.
Yeah.
But now I find it really important to work hard, but also you need to work hard at home. You need to, you got your wife, you got your kids, you have your home life that also needs you. Your business needs you, but your house, your home needs you as well.
Wow.
So you have to have both. You can't have more than the other. And sometimes some weeks are harder than others. Some weeks I'm 60 hours in the shop, but other weeks it's not. But work-life balance is definitely important.
Awesome.
It's more important, in my opinion, than just a business.
Yeah. And Vanessa, what's a piece of advice you would give somebody who's thinking about maybe jumping off and buying their first business?
Don't overthink it. If it sounds good, you did the numbers in your head, they're good, go for it.
Take the plunge.
Take the plunge. Don't
Let's go.
overthink it, because the more and more you overthink it, the more you tell yourself, don't do it, don't do it. It's not a good idea. It doesn't make sense for us.
Yeah.
It was like, just do it. We'll just go with it from there.
Yeah.
Right?
And do you feel like it is the American dream? I mean, say the American dream is to own your own business and be your own boss. And
I would say it is the
Yeah.
American dream. We both come from immigrant parents.
Okay,
Both
nice.
of our parents my parents worked very hard. My mom used to clean houses.
Yeah.
My dad worked in the fields. He worked in kitchens for his whole life.
Yeah.
So it was an American dream for his, child to become a business owner.
That's awesome.
My dad passed away just before we bought the shop,
Oh,
so I
man.
wish he would have had
So
the
sorry.
opportunity to see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Because it is the American dream.
Yeah.
His father actually owned a business, so he had the American dream going on. But
Yeah. All right.
for me, it was like, I would have loved for my dad to see this, because this is the American dream, to own your own business.
Yeah, as
Be
you're
your own
saying
boss.
that totally got chills down my spine. So
Yeah.
that's awesome. What a cool story that is. Yeah, and a great legacy for your dad. I mean, his memory lives on, and your the things that he had to do. Because I don't think most people understand, right, what that takes to be an immigrant and what they have to go through, and it's a tough road to hoe. I mean, it definitely is. So that's awesome. Tell me about tonight. What did you guys find particularly interesting tonight from what Robert Glazier was sharing with everybody?
Well, for me, I actually found it really interesting that you could sell your business different ways. I was unaware of the multiple ways you could sell your business.
Yeah.
And now knowing that there's somebody that can put a value on your business, right? I didn't really, because I get the phone calls every once in a while. Hey, you want to sell your shop?
Yeah, I saw you raise your hand when he said unsolicited offers.
I've gotten like five offers unsolicited since we've purchased the shop.
Yeah.
And I mean, no, click, because my blood, sweat, and tears are in that shop. And
Yeah.
for somebody to just, hey, I want to buy your shop, it's like without even looking at it, I'm like, no, they're like I'm not interested in it. But now that tonight has opened my eyes to different things. And maybe the goal is to sell the shop one day. I don't know, but it's just in my opinion, goals. You have your goals.
Yeah.
Reaching those goals eventually may change it a little bit, but as long as you have a goal in mind,
That's cool.
that's the main thing, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. And that's one of the things that when we decided we were going to put together the CEO Cocktails and Conversations, we said this. What we want to do is, we want business owners. Because I think, as you said it, it's pretty much all business owners. I mean, you don't have the business development person that's trying to, cram their product or their service down your throat. It really is, it's business owners meeting each other, right? Because I believe in a business community, it does take a business community to be successful. And so to meet other business owners, then get to learn and get some knowledge. Because again, where does a business owner turn to get knowledge, right? It's difficult, but this setting, and that's why we started this, and we've been doing it for over a year now, and it seems like it's getting richer and richer, and thank you guys for coming out. It was awesome. Yeah, Vanessa's nice to meet you. And now, so let me ask you this. So with kind of what you heard tonight, what are some things and action plans that you would put in place, or what's kind of some more steps that you'll do so that you kind of are thinking a little more strategic moving forward?
Well, I mean, because I run the business every single day. I'm there every day for the most part. I mean, I come and go when I can. But now, because of tonight, it's going to actually give me more of a insight of how to think about the shop. Yeah, it's a business and I'm there every day, but there's a value in that. There's a value in the effort that is put in every day from the owners, from the technicians, from my service manager. There's a value in that alone.
That's awesome.
And sometimes since we're there every day, we forget that, or we lose sight of that.
Yeah.
You step back, you know what? There's a bigger picture. And to me, that is just the whole point of it.
That's cool. Yeah, a lot of times we say, it's either by design or by default. and default isn't always bad. I mean, we're working with one business owner. He's got a construction company that's amazing, right? And prior to, he's been in business for almost 30 years. And he goes, prior to meeting you guys, I never did strategic planning. I never had a budget. I never had goals for the year. He goes, and we've done all right. And I'm like, you have. I mean, however, what do you think would happen is all of a sudden we had that plan, and 25 years ago you would have been working on some other different strategies and things. You think you'd still be in the same place? And he even said, look, since working with you guys, and he's been working with us for about a year and a half now, he's like, I think differently. And I make decisions based on what you just said, hitting that goal, where before I would just make the right decision and the best decision that I felt was best for the moment. Mm-hmm. Now I'm thinking a little bit more further ahead. I'm looking at 5-10 years. And so now the decisions are a little different. So let me ask you this. So what next time we're going to have, it's going to be a marketing panel. Okay. What would you guys like to know in regards to sales and marketing? What are some stuff that maybe you'd like to be educated on?
So when it comes to marketing, we've done a couple different things. Okay. We've done the Las Vegas Athletic Club. We've done mailers. What else have we done for marketing?
A lot.
We've done a couple different things, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, what really works for an auto shop when it comes to marketing? Is it advertising locally at the athletic club? We didn't really get too much of a return on that one. The mailers, it was kind of like a little hit or miss on that one as well, right? Yeah. So I guess we kind of could be, we could learn more about what works best for an auto shop when it comes to marketing, getting us out there. I've had some people tell me like, hey, you have an auto shop up on here on this street. I'm like, no, that's not us. I think they just confuse the colors and they think like, oh, it's yellow.
Yeah.
I thought it's a Precision Tune Auto Care. Like, no, that's not us. We're off of Easter.
Yeah.
So, I mean, marketing is definitely something that we are interested in, and we would love to know like what is like the best thing for an auto shop.
That's cool.
Is it Facebook marketing? We got the Facebook marketing, but maybe there's something else that we just aren't touching yet.
Well, we also want to do what other shops are not doing. So every auto shop that we know are doing the same advertisements. Yeah. Cheap this, cheap that. I mean, so we're trying to get away from that and do something different. That's why we sponsor golf holes, golf tournaments. We do the chamber events. So we try to stick out differently than the other shops.
Well, and you said you belong to the Tip, which is like a lead sharing group.
Yep.
And we actually have Tristan from our group. He sits in on that same Le Tip group. Tell us, I think you said, hey, I love that I'm part of that, and it's been great for your business.
Yes, Le Tip has been one of the best things we've done for our business, just because, look, our business is established. We have the transactions daily. Our thing was we're trying to build the relationships now. Yeah. And Le Tip and things like this have been great when it comes to relationships. The people in those groups are dynamic, they're professional, they are just motivated individuals.
That's awesome.
And that's why Le Tip for us has been one of the best things we've ever done.
Yeah. Yeah, you're meeting like-minded business owners, right?
Exactly.
That are wanting to grow their business and grow other people's, and think about the give before the get.
Yes. Yeah. That's perfect. Yeah. It's a wonderful thing, and like-minded people tend to mingle with like-minded people. Yeah. And that's our thing. It's like, okay, let's talk to different people. And when we bought the shop, we were like, hey, let's do things out of our comfort zone, things that we've never done before, because and out of your comfort zone, that's where the growth happens. Yeah. It's where the learning happens.
It really does.
Like this, I've never done this before. Like never. But this is awesome. Yeah. I want to do it again.
Yeah. So I want to ask you guys this question. So when you think about, like, how do you guys support each other because again, starting a business, there's some rub, right? And that friction creates heat, and how do you guys support each other, and when there's differences, how do you settle those?
So we've been married. went through our 14-year anniversary.
Hey, congratulations.
Right? Of being married, right? And it takes a lot. You know, the first year of marriage is not easy. The second year is not easy. It's not about till you get maybe to like the third or fourth year that you're like, you know what, he likes this. He knows I don't like this.
Yeah.
But like I know what stresses him out.
Mm-hmm.
He knows what stresses me out. And then I know how to be like, hey, let's not do this because I know you don't like this. It's not good for you. And he's kind of the same with me, right?
Yeah.
So it is a lot of trying to balance it out, making sure that we do support each other. What's wrong? You know, what's going on? We take those times in the afternoon, at night, when we get home after work, like to have those conversations at the table. Like,
that's awesome.
What do you need to do today? Or he'll tell me like, this car is in the shop. It's stressing me out because it's not doing what it needs to be doing. And, or I had this customer, they said this, and then I'll tell him like, you know, this is what you probably need to say to them. But we do take the time to have those conversations because you do have to have that communication.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just about like, hey, honey, you're home. Okay, fine. No big deal, right?
This bill's due.
Yeah.
Bills due, pay it, you know. We also have like a thing where even no matter how stressed out we are or how upset we are with each other, you know, you can't go to bed mad.
Yeah, nice.
Like,
That's
you
a
don't
great
go to
tip.
bed mad.
Yeah.
You give each other a kiss. You say goodnight.
Yeah.
I love you. I'll see you in the morning. Whatever. You don't go to bed mad.
That's awesome.
You know, and you don't leave the house mad.
Yeah.
You know, you always say goodbye to each other, give each other a kiss.
That's good.
Have a good day. Be careful driving, because Vegas, you know, crazy drivers in the morning.
That's some great relationship advice
But
for sure.
it takes time. And some people, we have a lot of friends and they don't have that. And we've noticed that. And we're like, well, maybe this is why they struggle with something sometimes. But, you know, you do have to take that time to know each other, know what pisses you off, what you like, what you don't like, all that stuff.
Awesome.
And just build on that and have communication. It's a very, very big thing.
If I get stressed on something, instead of bottling it up, which I used to, because, you know, it's just me. That's just the way. She'll see it. What's wrong?
Yeah.
And I'll tell her this is going on, this and that. And, you know, I run the shop. I'm there every day. But when it comes to coaching, mental stuff, she's there. She is the one that tells me, hey, this
she gets
the bigger picture. You know, I'm there every day, but she steps back and, okay, that makes sense.
That's awesome. Well, once again, thank you guys for coming out. We appreciate you stopping and spending some time with us. We look forward to seeing you next month at our marketing roundtable or marketing. We're going to have a panel of marketing experts. Are You Killing It podcast. Come back, join us. Come find out where we're at. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you.